Kick-ass facts. Pew, 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 pew! The quietest room in the world is in Minnesota. It is measured in negative decibels. You'll hear your heart beating after about 15 minutes. Sometimes you can hear your lungs after 30 minutes, hear your stomach gurgling loudly, and you can even hear your bones move. This place is so quiet that nobody has been able to stay in the chamber in darkness for more than an hour. One person made it 2 hours, but they had the lights on. The lack of noise makes it near impossible to orient yourself as you walk in the anechoic chamber, as we humans rely very heavily on subconscious acoustic and visual cues to navigate when walking. There are some folks who love it. People with autism, people with some deafness, and people with high levels of mental anxiety. Mixing heat with hairstyling products may be bad for your health. Hair care products emit volatile organic compounds, or VOCs, and those emissions can worsen when hot styling tools are used. Hair products often contain ingredients that easily evaporate, so users may inhale some of these chemicals. The researchers set up a ventilated tiny house where participants use their usual hair products, including creams, sprays, and oils, and heated tools. Emissions were influenced by product type and hair length, and as well as the type and temperature of the styling tool. Longer hair and higher temperatures released higher amounts of VOCs. Turning on an exhaust fan removed most of the air pollutants from the room within 20 minutes after a hair care product had been used, but the scientists noticed that the practice could affect outdoor air quality in densely populated cities. Around 70,000 years ago, humans almost went extinct. Humanity's global population dropped down to only a few thousand individuals, and it had major effects on our species. One theory claims that a massive supervolcano in Indonesia called Toba erupted, blackening the sky with ash, plunging Earth into an ice age, and killing off all but the hardiest humans. According to the Volcanic Explosivity Index, the Toba eruption scored an 8, which translates to mega colossal. There is in fact evidence that the average temperature dropped 20 plus degrees in some spots. The great grassy plains of Africa may have shrunk way back, keeping the small bands of humans small and hungry for hundreds, if not thousands more years. Salty skin was a sign of impending illness without cause or cure. The salty skin of babies with this condition is so distinctive that an ancient folk saying from Northern Europe is, "Woe to that child which when kissed on the forehead tastes salty, he is bewitched and soon must die." Which condition is it? A. Cerebral palsy, B. Cystic fibrosis, C. Type 1 diabetes, or D. Spina bifida? Correct answer is B. Cystic fibrosis. People with cystic fibrosis tend to have 2 to 5 times the normal amount of salt in their sweat. So often, the first CF symptoms parents notice is that they taste salt when they kiss their babies. Cancer is exceptionally rare among the Amish. Many people believe it has something to do with their produce. These homegrown foods are free from any chemicals often found in conventional produce, potentially safeguarding them from cancer risks. Another theory stems from their rejection of electricity and modern technology. They are shielded from exposure to potentially harmful waves, presenting a plausible explanation for their remarkably low rates of cancer and serious illnesses.